Shalom, shalom, Shabbat. This message for the Catholic Church and Satan. Your time is short, Satan. Your rule on earth is short, and your time is at hand. You shall not deceive nations any longer. Yeshurun has spoken. You will not know what has touched or hit you, Satan, that your head will have a hole in it, and that you're going to walk around the earth ignorant and blind like you have struck God's people, and those who have done in darkness will come to the light. Satan, and the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church, why you support idols and idol worshippers? Why did you allow the people of God, the Gentiles, to worship idols? You have given them idols to worship. Easter is not in the Bible. And what does Ishtar and the moon goddess have to do with God? Can you answer those questions, Catholic Church? What does the moon goddess have to do? Because that's what Easter is worshiping the moon goddess. And what does Easter bunnies have to do with God, Catholic Church? I shouldn't call you church because you're not a church. You're the synagogue of Satan like those other ones are. And what does Christmas and Santa Claus and Halloween and St. Patrick's Day and the cross, the upside down crosses that you have in your church buildings, have to do with anything to do with God? And you've given all these holidays to people to have them to worship them. What does Halloween have to do with God? What does St. Patrick's Day have to do with God? Why you, Catholic Church, you and Satan are doing these things to kill God's people and to take them to hell? And what does the cross have to do with the cross of Christ? And why are you pretending to be Christ? This is nothing but the beast, the Antichrist himself. Why the Catholic Church hide the identity of black people, of the Hebrews, for so many years? Why have you worked along with the Jewish people who you know are not Jews, but you accept them? The Bible says those who say they're Jews are not Jews. And why the Catholic Church accepts these things? From 70 AD up until now, why does the Catholic Church support the white people that are over there in Russia, in Israel, saying that they are Jews and they are not Jews? Why do the Catholic Church support the Khazarians, the Khazars from Russia? Why the Catholic Church supports homosexuality and gay and lesbian, supports America and being a homosexual nation? Why did the Catholic Church allow these things to happen? And you say that you believe in God. Why does the Catholic Church do not keep the Sabbath day, because the Sabbath day is not on a Sunday, when you know it's not? Because the Jewish people who pretending to be Jews do not keep Sunday as the holy day, but you allow the Christian church to worship on a Sunday, but you don't change what they believe. Catholic Church, you are so evil. Why the Catholic Church allow people to eat the abomination of foods that God say not to let them eat? Why does the Catholic Church never speak about eating abomination food, pork and shrimp and food without fins? Why does the Catholic Church support these things? Why the Catholic Church allow white pictures of Jesus to be circulated around the world and don't tell people the truth? Why the Catholic Church do these things? Why do you say that you are the church and that you are not, but the Hebrews are, and that you have hidden the identity of the Hebrews to have white supremacy? Why you intend to have so many Gentiles go to hell? Why the Catholic Church is doing this to Gentiles? Why are you doing this to white people? Why you hate white people and you want to take them to hell? Why are you doing this, Catholic Church? And Satan, why are you building these temples all over the world? And you build them. How dare you build a temple on the God's holy mountains in Jerusalem? Satan, you are a bold demon, but your days are over. In the Catholic Church, I am Yeshurun. Your days are numbered, because I am here you should know that Shiloh is soon to come. And I have a special, special dislike for you, that your buildings will be some of the first ones to be destroyed. Those are on my list. I have a list of buildings that God to tear down, including here in America, starting in Washington, D.C., to have God to tear these buildings down, that they will remember them no more. And why the Catholic Church goes into Jerusalem to set up temples and build temples on God's holy site, even on the Mount Transfiguration? Why did you build these things there, Satan? And you know they're coming down. And why didn't you follow Cornelius when all the Hebrews are black people? Why didn't you accept Cornelius? He was Italian. He was a role model for you to follow. But why didn't you follow Cornelius instead of calling church Christians? But you mislead it and set up the church where you can mislead people around the world. You should have been Cornelians instead of Christians, but you wanted to deceive the world. This is what you are. You are a liar, and have been a liar from the beginning, because you are of your father, the devil, and you worship the devil. Demons. Why did the devil speak up against the slave trade? Why didn't the devil say something about the slave trade? And why didn't the church do anything about feeding the Hebrews to the Romans? It's because Satan was trying to destroy them. Because Satan, the Catholic Church, is Satan. But today, your kingdom is coming down. Satan, I'm going to tear your kingdom down. You and you two, your two lovers, Jewish and Jesus, are going to the lake. I know your future. Jesus and Jewish, both of you Jews and Jesus, are going to the lake of fire.